some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK, Donkey Kong. Hi, DK, Donkey Kong is here.
This car's got style, so listen up, dude. She can shake it, talk to her. Look. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can blow through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you're not choose wrong with a skip and a hot cheese. One cool car. DK, Donkey Kong.
He's back again, it's about time to win. This time he's in the mood. He can fly real high with his shit back on. With his pistols out, he's one tough call. He'll make us smile when he brings his team. But gremlins, beware, cause he's after you. DK, Donkey Kong. DK, Donkey Kong.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK, Donkey Kong. Hi, DK, Donkey Kong is here.
This car's got style, so listen up, dude. She can shake it, talk to her. Look. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can blow through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you're not choose wrong with a skip and a hot cheese. One cool car. DK, Donkey Kong.
Alright. And I think we're good to go. Again, this time too, in the mood. All that good stuff. What's that? Whoa, one cuff? One cuff. I didn't say tough. I didn't say cool. I said cuff. He's one cuff con. Cuffy con. Anyway, TGIF everybody. Let's get back to work on Orbulon and let's bring back up the. We're not doing the showing the hams just yet. Let's bring the roughs back up for Orbulon here, so we can do a little comparison. So we've gotten pretty far with I think. Let me check his body. I have one layer for the body and the ship, one layer for the arms, and one layer for the cape because that allows some follow through motion. Oh, we got some Freedom Planet music in my shuffled list. Nice. Hope everybody's having a good day. Looking forward to the weekend. Okay, I need to draw the ship there. And clean up a bit on stuff like the overlapping, intersecting lines. Let me show you one of my favorite things that Toon Boom does. It's called the cutter. You have stuff like that where your lines go through. Like this is this little metal that should be in front of the cape and the chest. So we just click here and it'll single out those lines. Delete them. Really, really useful. It's a little chunkier in between those. That's okay. It's really quick. So we now got some Smash Ultimate World Light music. Nice. Alright. I do like to get out those little bits. They're not very noticeable unless you frame by frame, but it just does annoy me a bit to leave stuff like that in when it's really easy to get rid of. Let's see. Alright, cut here as well. Merge these a little more. Oh, another. Yeah, I got that frame there. So you draw the chef. Let's just take that out of here now. Let's see. Smooth that out a little bit. How's that look in motion? That's pretty good. I need to. Alright, I need to make this like not so much of a. Have less of a like jutting out corner kind of thing. That's pretty good. Now we gotta draw the little. Kind of like the toes. It shrunk a little bit. Let's work on that. Actually, if it's leaning back, that's probably fine. The other one shrunk too. We don't want that. Let's jet it out. Have it jet out a little more. I need to shorten that line to where his body goes in. I love the Freedom Planet soundtrack. Hope we get some updates on the second Freedom Planet soon. We've been waiting a while. Alright, it's pretty good. Oh, I gotta go out to the camera to see it animate. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see. bring this line inward a bit too. Okay, now we're gonna work on his arms a bit. Let's see how that looked. Like how does it overlap? Okay, so I want to have it a little below. Yeah, originating from a little below the cape, rather than like jutting out on top of it. Ooh, Japanese Ashley song. Ooh, it does not look right. I need to redo that hand. That's a little better. I need to make that line longer. Ashery. Probably just shorten that line. Alright, to expand these a bit. Oh, that section, the whole line. Just narrow these so the lines sync up a little better. There we go. I have to have a bit more of a jutting out joint though. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. Next frame. Oh, I got some AVGN music. Let's see. Trying to find this game for a sec. Just see how these compare. That's pretty good. Okay, I do need to, that middle finger on his upper hand, I need to bring that down more. Okay, now let's clean up. That little bit sticking out, but it makes all difference in the world to get rid of it. Got that too. Oops. That caused it to bug out a little bit. But let's try. There we go. Let's bring these in a little bit. One more here. Oh wait, did we get that line? There we go. Yeah, a second. Let's see how. Okay, it needs to be narrower, I think. Pretty good. See how that joint matches up. I feel like the joint's what's throwing me off. Actually, that looks okay. On the other hand. Pair the frames. Pretty good. A little messy, but still learning. Go, make the line a little thicker at the end. I need to get a little bit more. Showing this is more in front, like that. And we have the earlier frames, which shouldn't take as long because he's kind of like jumping from off screen. It's mainly that one. Okay, it says when the one through the back is fully visible. I don't want to have it in the rest of it. Make it look like it syncs up too much with the middle. You don't want to do a tangent, so let's have it more, start a little more below. There we go. Alright. I'm going to need to move this. I'm going to draw this arm where it was originally placed. I'm going to move it back a little bit because it looks like it's coming from like too far, starting from like too far up, I think. I mean, too far forward, as is. And again, tangents there that we want to avoid. I don't know if on the stream if my voice is perfectly synced to the music the way I'm hearing it, so I might sound awfully offbeat. Don't do anything up there, so we got, I think we got one more here that's really easy, where it's just him. Yeah. I don't have to necessarily draw the whole arm, just this little part here to signify it. And that doesn't have to be fully done because it's all, this is the camera border. It's going to be off screen in the final version, as you can see there. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Other than the cape, is his body and arms done? I'm going to need to clean up the arms a little bit because I think they are, yeah, they're in front of the body, so I will need to be careful where I paint. Let's start with deleting the little, erasing the little bit we got. Should be seeing that behind, in front of the ship in the middle. And the cape. little bit there, and that's fine. Okay, we don't need the part up here, I think. We gotta clean up a little bit here, actually. Yeah, that. In a second. Ooh, got some DK. Got some DK music, nice. Cutter time. Oh, I need to move this whole hand up just a little bit, actually. Let's see how that looks compared to... Yeah. Oh, too fat. I was going to use the mouse for that, but I need to use the stylus for sure. Oh. Oh, it's not the cutter. I don't have the cutter equipped. That's why it wasn't working. Oh, we got some extra lines here to clean up as well. Probably this line should probably be brought up a little bit. Oh, it's not even... Hang on. Yeah, you can see the arm and front switches, so we need to... Let's fix all that. Okay, that's a bit better. Now let's get to clean up these parts under the cape. Okay. Oh, so one thing that's funny is that I never need to hear... Every time I've done a shot for a collab, like, whenever you hear the dialogue for it, let me pause. So, Orbulon's line is, please burger these hams for me. I'm gonna... Let's zoom out here for a second. There's a little joke I don't want to spoil yet.
Please burger these hams for me.
Yep, by the time this line's done, I'm never gonna want to hear it again. It's kind of like when, I'm trying to think what the most, like, intensive one I did for the first collab. It's probably the 9-volt one. So I don't think you need to hear, I just turned 1 last month, ever again. Anyway, music's back on. It looks like this one's about done, so let's go over next. Oh, I need to adjust those lines. I need to move that arm up a little bit more, so it's not it. So it's, you'll see what I mean. There we go. Needs to be adjusted a bit. There we go. Okay, yeah, you can see the arm was moved. I moved it too far behind, like, the collar area. So we can do a little rotating and a little shrinking for those frames. Okay, this is two 3D land tracks. They're pretty much the same, so skip. Galaxy Bass music. My mouth is always so tongue twisty when I'm doing these streams. Can't even say boss right. It comes out as bass. Remember the time Mario fought a giant fish? Actually, probably has. There's been so many bosses. Certainly, he's fought a bunch of squids. Oh, he's run from giant fish. That one in Mario 64. I guess there was like a giant skeleton fish in the Galaxy games. One of the boss fights. Alright, see how that looks. That's pretty good. So next thing we get to work on is coloring his body. Let me see. Do we have a? Did I already import a? Okay, I need to import a reference image for colors. Give me 1 sec. You probably won't see this in the stream. There we go. La 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 la. Oh 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 oh. All right. Let's get some colors ready. Alright, so we have black and white. We don't need extra colors for those. There's tongue. Oh, I do need to add some details to the ship. That's the deal. Let's just get the colors while we're at it. Need to add like the piggy face to it. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far, by the way. Alright, so first things first, let's go and I'm gonna pull up another picture of Orbulon on my other desktop, so I gotta get a look at the ship face. 1 second. Oh, more Galaxy. So let me start off from this held pose. So let's make the ship face. Okay, rid the arms will get in the way. A little wider. There we go. Piggy ears. Alright, pretty good. And I guess I'll add the little circle where we'll clean those up, but let's. Just kind of squished here. Or have it close its eyes a little bit, like some impact to it. Pretty good. Alright, we're gonna have the closed eyes here as well. Even more closed, like this is the bottom of the arc of him kind of squash and stretching. Ooh, that's Tropical Freeze music now. Awesome soundtrack. Valley 9 Al, hello. Hope you're having a good Friday. Thanks for watching the stream. You're the first to comment in the chat today. See how that looks. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. I like your art. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying it. Good. I'm gonna try and do a lot more this year. I actually think I'm gonna be favoring drawing streams over animation streams. Hopefully nobody finds that too much. Move that circle a little bit. It can't overlap with the nose. Me too. I like. Thank you, WAS70. WAS70. Thanks for watching. Either of you Wario or Nintendo fans? All right. Let's get that little ship circle around him. How's that looking 2 frames from there? Okay, so it does circle back rapidly. I love Donkey Kong music. So we'll do the piggy face on these first couple frames, then we'll do everything on these last few. Just to see how it looks. Oh, it moves really fast. Try again. Alright, pretty good. Are you using a graphic tablet? Okay, let me just sign in real quick on hello Sient. Let me log in real quick. I was actually watching incognito. Let me log in. But yes, I am using a graphic tablet. I'm using a Surface Pro, but I will write it in the chat as you requested. There we go. Alright, Sient. So I'm using a Microsoft Surface Pro tablet, which is a Windows PC tablet, and I'm using the stylus you can get for it, pressure sensitive, to draw on the screen. Thank you, I will see. Great, yeah, it's costly, but if you want to draw digitally, it's a good option. I did I think it was a year or two ago, I did a picture book illustrations for a relative. It was a big project, the Darcy the Dragon one, and the payment from that was enough to contribute to getting the tablet finally. And I actually was using an older one that I got third-hand off eBay, but it was having some big battery troubles and just being generally slow, so it was time to upgrade. See how this circle looks. Oh, circle got too big. Shrink the circle. And shrink this line while we're at it. Shrink that a little more. Alright, Now we finished drawing the piggy face. Let's see. Pretty good. I think what we're going to do actually is try and just start the basic shapes and make sure the motion, proportions, and placement kind of overall feel right. Then we'll add the details, like the nostrils and the eye irises. So does anybody have any interesting weekend plans? I'm going to be... I know that tonight after I finish the stream I'm going to start watching WandaVision. I'm excited about that. Been starved of Marvel content because of the pandemic, and now we can finally get some new... It's not a movie, but it sounds like it's a cool show. Oh, I got text. Let's see. Okay. It's funny, at a convention like 2 years ago, I met David Wise at a Q&A and asked him about... 'cause he's the musician for most of the Donkey Kong Country games. He co-wrote 3's soundtrack with another musician, and he didn't do Returns. But he came back for Tropical Freeze, and I asked him about what it was like coming back with like fewer technological restrictions. He said the funny thing was trying to recapture like the magic and make it sound as good as the old ones was like a huge challenge for him. I think there's some really beautiful tracks in this, and he did some good tracks for the ukulele series as well. I've always felt like his soundtrack is kind of a key part in making those such like magical and atmospheric experiences. Country games had a huge influence as me as a kid and as like an artist and what I want to do, and like beyond like doing like I definitely want to keep doing funny stuff like Wario, but with stuff like Spacious, the original cartoon, and maybe other stuff, I'd love to like create to be more immersive with the worlds I make, the atmosphere, the characters, the emotion, like bring out the best in animation. Hopefully someone here can relate to that. Okay, it does look good. I have one more frame. Oh, nope, let's switch to the pencil. This is a little tricky because he's kind of at an angle, so try to make sure it's the right size for the nose too. Looks great. Thank you, Patrick. Good to see you. Okay. How did I get back that thing I just deleted? Okay, here's a little look at it so far. Oh, let's do it with the arms. pretty good. Let's get back to wrapping up this ship. So first thing we'll do is clean up all the line work. Just using our trusty cutter. Good. It's pretty good. There we go. Oh, this one's too far in, and this one's too far out. Just fill this in a little bit. Let me just delete some of that, erase some of that and clean it up. How's that gonna look rendered? There we go. Scient says it deserves more views because it must be hard and tiring. I appreciate you wishing that. I think the thing is I need to be doing this more free. If I want, there are ways that I can get this more views, but I need to do. There are two big things I need to do. I need to schedule it ahead of time, like set up a premiere. Like, hey guys, the stream will start in 2 days. I see plenty of artists and streamers do that on YouTube, and that's the thing I need to. I need really just settle on a proper schedule. But I just really intend to, especially now that I've decided to prioritize drawing streams over gaming streams, and probably focus more on YouTube than Twitch. So I'd still use Twitch when I do decide to do games. And the other is scheduling and frequency. Like if you if you make your streams at the same times and same days each week, then you're gonna find have an easier time finding an audience, because people have a better idea when they follow you what to expect and when. So I may just sit down and map that out this weekend. Animation is also by nature, yeah, it's a little laborious thing when you're doing it frame by frame like this. Like I'm kind of new to it. I've been relying on tweens and puppet rigs for so long, which is such a, and it was granted like it is like a very common thing on like TV, but I'm like, if I want to consider myself a proper animator, then I wanted to get more practice in and grow as an artist doing this kind of stuff. And it is satisfying to see it come together like this, especially even more when we have colors and backgrounds and stuff. Background's probably going to be pretty minimal. I'm not good with backgrounds, so I'm going to do a very simple art style for it compared to the characters. It'll be fun. Oh yeah, so I draw the face for these last couple frames. Actually... Oh right, if I color it, then it's gonna... I guess I can start coloring him now. It's not an awful thing. Alright, we're gonna start coloring Orbulon now, so we'll switch to the coloring layer. Actually, let me see, how does that sync up to... Alright, I'm gonna have to go back. Well, I don't know if we'll work on the cape today, though. But let's see. Yeah, the front of the cape is solid black. The metal. Let's just get the tongue while we're at it. Colors of the ship. Yeah, it's mostly pink except for the piggy parts. I'm good. Might make it a little lighter pink. I feel like in the games it's not as intense. Oh, forgot about the mouth. This is where we get rid of the mouth for the teeth. Pretty good so far. Oh, I missed the cape there. So does anybody have any weekend plans, or like what have you been? What have people been? Got up to 5 people in the chat are watching now. What have you been watching or playing? I was saying earlier I'm gonna watch start watching WandaVision tonight. Excited for that. Okay, I do need to at least add the ears here. Actually, no, I can just I can add those later. Come on, is this not closed all the way? I don't know this song by heart. I can't hum that. Snip that in the bud right there. Work on the arms. Start off. Making it red so I can see the edges a little easier. There we go. This too. Move this a little bit. There we go. Let's just clean up a little. One won't be too frustrating. Alright, looks okay. Take care of most of it here by doing that. Now we'll clean up the part below the cape. I'll start with the red and designate. There we go. That one, man, that one took way quicker in comparison. Now it gets easier because we only got one arm to deal with. So first, let's close this off. Actually, that might be fine. Yeah. just noticing there's a part even colored on the ship. That's okay, because the arm's gonna go over it. Pretty good luck there. Ah, his arm's bloody! Let's fix that. Next song. Ooh. Some more Freedom Planet. There we go. Actually, I should... a little more line work there. Let me see how that matches up with... Okay, no. We gotta get rid of the line work, actually. Is that the body that's doing it? Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, back to the arm. Pretty good music, very good music. Comments fine, very good. Is that all the frame? I think that's him colored. Let's see. Alright, still needs the cape, that's pretty good. I've heard that please so many times. It's funny how that works. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think it's time for me to reveal the joke in the second half of the frame. Or the shot, I'm sorry. So the line is, please burger these hams for me, and let's take a look at the whole thing right now.
Please burger these hams for me.
Alright, so he brings a bunch of pig characters. Right now I got Miss Piggy, Ham, Orson from Garfield, and the steamed hams. Because he's talking about hams, here's some hams. But they're steamed, they're not burgered. So let's work on real quick. I did import some colors, so we're gonna finish on a Skinner here. Actually, let's see. I'm doing a separate layer for the arms. He's gonna bring the hams up a little bit when he gets a chance to like gesture. Also, I'm sure I brought it up in the past, but the steamed ham memes are some of my favorite things on the internet. I've seen one recently that was like generated both the script and the audio using AI. They're just talking about, yes, we have meatloafs and ham. They all come in all sorts of flavors: ham, pepperoni, and chocolate chip. And then Chalmers starts rapping. Can we have some plain old meatloaf? Can we not have some plain old meatloaf? It just cracks me up so hard. I saw that Simpsons episode back when it like originally aired, and I was like, "No, I said steamed hams." And I just thought that was really funny. And it is. And it just spun this life of its own over the past couple of years. Or steamed hams, but every line triggers the lines before it to repeat. So by the end, you just have like every time someone talks, it's just Seymour, Seymour. I was like crying laughing. Oh, gotta draw the hams. This is a case where I sketched out versions of the characters beforehand. It's going to be very static poses compared to Orbulon, and I'm more used to drawing on paper, so it helps in that case. Pretty good. I love probably people clicking on this thing, like going, "Oh yeah, Wario," and then it's like, "What's the Muppet doing here? What's with all the pigs? What are you doing, Baham?" All right, let's do this one. Make sure I'm getting the eye, not the eyes, the ears right. She has like, okay, yeah, kind of little, yeah, little V's. Okay, let me see how her eyelashes look. Yeah, they're really thick. Wow. They take like a third of her eye. I'll make the eyes a separate layer. So I want each of the hams have a little bit of movement when he says, "Burger these hams for me," and they're like, "Wait, what?" There are lines. There we go. Oh, it's a different layer. Let's say that. Here's a little crooked. Look at the eyes again. They have like, okay, yeah, she has the black and white centers. Rogers says, "Is that Steam's hams?" I just saw yes. So here's, for anybody coming in late, here's the shot. Orbulon's line, "Please burger these hams for me."
Please burger these hams for me.
So he's gonna be offering a bunch of hams. He's gonna be offering ham from Toy Story, Orson the Pig from Garfield, Miss Piggy, a big ham, and steamed let me do it right. Steamed hams. No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. You call hamburgers steamed hams? Yes. It's a reach. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but yeah. So I couldn't resist when Orbulon is just calling these things hams. I'm like, well, these hams aren't burgered. They're steamed. They still need to be burgered. So instead of just having a bunch of miscellaneous like identical pigs on his ship, he's brought a bunch of iconic hams. Thanks for liking it, yeah. Let's get back to Skinner, actually. Seymour. Oh, that one. No. Oh, not from Utica. No, it's an Albany expression. Yeah, Steam Hams is one of my favorite memes. I still need to play. Somebody made it into a Guitar Hero level. Rogers, how you doing, by the way? Pretty good. Good to hear. Let me see. I should probably start calling some of these. Let's start with Skinner. There's another one where people are going to click on this video expecting Wario and they're going to be greeted with steamed hams. All his colors. Hey there, Braden Jones. Thanks for joining the stream. You expected Wario, but it was I, Skinner. Oh no. There's another great Steamed Hams edit where Skinner's honest about everything. So they like, edit it so he's like admitting everything that he does in the original, like when he's talking to himself. Is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour? It's like, oh, it's smoke. My roast is ruined. I was going to purchase fast food. It's awesome. And like he sees the smoke and goes, "Good Lord, Aurora Borealis." No, that isn't Aurora Borealis. It's smoke. Seymour, the house is on fire. Yes. Sounds amazing. Yeah, let me see if I can find. I think it's called something like Steamed Hams, but Skinner is honest about everything, or Skinner tells the truth. Also, look up the one where it's Steamed Hams, but every sentence triggers the one before it. I mentioned this earlier, but it's like with halfway point, like every time someone says a sentence, it's just a bunch of Seymour, Seymour. It gets so ridiculous. Gotta get close to the burgers too. Yes, this well runs much deeper than simply Wario. It transcends hams. I don't know where I'm going with that. It sounds like Skinner's the final boss of an RPG. I have transcended all hams to become the steamed ham. Do you think you can? Do you think we have a chance of defeating you? No. Why did you become evil? Because my roofs was ruined. Oh, he gets. A little ashamed to say they can at this point like recite steamed hams verbatim from memory. Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions. Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Ah. Good. Oh, hey guys, my roast is ruined. But what if I were to purchase fast food in disguise as my own cooking? Ho ho ho, delightfully devilish, Seymour. Chalmers comes in. Hi. And theme song, da 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 da. Skinner with his crazy explanations. Superintendent's gonna need his medication. When he hears Skinner's lame exaggeration, there'll be trouble in town tonight. Seymour! Superintendent, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me? Why is there smoke coming outside here? I've been Seymour. Oh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Mmm, steamed clams. Phew! Dun 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 da 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 da. Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers. I thought we were having steamed clams. No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. You call hamburgers steamed hams. Yes, it's a regional dialect. What region? Upstate New York? Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard the phrase steamed hams. Oh, not in Utica. No, it was an Albany expression. I see. Eat a bit. You know, these hamburgers are quite like similar to the ones at Krusty Burger. Oh, no. Patented Skinner Burgers, old family recipe for steamed hams. Yes. Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled. One thing I should... Excuse me a second, of course. Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good meal was had by all. I'm pooped. Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis. At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Oh, and hello, Hyperion Ultra. I'm just finishing up steamed hams from memory. Yes. Can I see it? No. Seymour, the house is on fire! No, Mother, that's just the Northern Lights. Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must admit, you steam a good ham. And then end with the Skinner going, help, help, and a fire engine. So, here's what we got so far, Hyperion. The stream's going to probably wrap up in about around 6 or about 20 or so minutes, but here's what we got so far for the Orbulon is mostly done in the first half of the shot, other than his cape and some details on the ship, like the eyes.
Please, burger these hams for me.
I should just pull up the roughs of him here as well. Better preview.
Please, burger these hams for me.
So I'm probably going to move all the hams to the right, so he's not obstructing, as is he's obstructing Ham from Toy Story.
Burger these hams for me.
Hyperion got a workout today. What'd you do? I need to do more. Most of my outdoor stuff has been just walks because of quarantine. But luckily I've been doing a suburban area. It's not super dense or anything. But I've also been doing VR stuff, mainly Beat Saber, and occasional Ring Fit and fitness boxing on the Switch. I actually got fitness boxing too for Christmas, which was nice. But yeah, what did you do for exercise, Hyperion? Let's close the roughs there for now. All right. You put entire world Ring Fit adventure in one session? That's awesome. That's like one level is already. I'm so out of shape that like one or two levels is pretty taxing for me. But, that's great to hear. It's a good game. Wait, did I not add Ham? Is he not in there? Let me import a picture of him. Feel a lot more awake. Ring Fit is a great workout I found. It is. It really, it's tough, but I guess it's the job done. Plus, I found it more engaging. A lot of other workout games. Yeah, the RPG setup really helps for it. Especially like, I think my most satisfying thing for me is like that every rep does damage for an enemy. Trap animation. So I just get the It'll always be here. When the hams are steamed. Hyperion asks, have you played Undertale? Yes, I have. I actually, the podcast that's on this channel, Sketch Watch Play, one of our earliest episodes is about Undertale. Let me find a link. I really like it. One sec. Alright, so Hyperion, there's the podcast on that we did on Undertale a few years ago, me and my friend Chris. It's one of his favorite games of all time, and I, after finally playing it, really enjoyed it as well. I only did a neutral route. I need to go back someday and do a pacifist one. I don't think I have the heart to do a genocide one. Everything about the soundtrack. Yeah, the music is really good. There was actually the part before the last couple of bosses where they're doing basically like a more orchestrated version or acoustic version of the main theme, and I was like tearing up over with like mixing. It's the part where you get like a certain backstory. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it yet or haven't beaten it, but it actually like moved me to tears a bit. It's on a short list of games that did that. So great game. I'm curious about Deltarune, but I kind of want to wait until it's, because he's doing it episodically. I want to wait until it's 100% out before I play it. Genocide is kind of boring. I can understand that because it's just, yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. Even though I think pacifist sounds harder, but that's just the way it is. Did I jump on the right layer? There we go. I do the thing where it copies, basically makes a copy of the outline of the line for the color layer. This is, yes, I guess his snout's a little darker. Friday. Yeah, I'll go to bat for Sonic Force's vocal songs. Always love when a Sonic game does that. Does he have any different color on his ears? Oh, he's got a color for the mouth and stuff. Hang on. There's actually a mashup somebody did Hyperion of this song, and I don't know if it's Megalovania. I think it's Hopes and Dreams. It kind of sounds similar to this part here. Wait, no, I don't want the ear sharper. In the distance I see the light of hope shining. Does he have a tail? Okay, not visible from this angle at least. Made his snout a little long, but that's alright. I do make his mouth a little more pronounced. This little frown he's got here. That's good. Speaking of Sonic, my dream Sonic game is a character action game. Oh, like define that, because they've tried that a little bit. I can do Make Cry Beta. So like Sonic Unleashed Werehog, but better. Like more, because my biggest problem with the Werehog section is how basic the combat is. And I know Sonic Boom, they tried that too, and he was even more basic. So like, get Platinum to make a Sonic game. Yeah, I still need to play more Platinum. I tried one for 101 and Bayonetta 1. They weren't my thing. I didn't like Star Fox Zero either. But I keep meaning to try out more of Astral Chain, and I want to rent Automata at some point. And I'll probably rent Bayonetta 3 whenever it comes out. Whenever it comes out. That's that. Metroid Prime 4 is still like the other makes Sonic game. I mean, they've worked with Sega, so they might. And Hyperion says I play a mean Pac-Man Smash. Oh, that's cool. Pac-Man's one of my mains as well. He was probably my favorite Smash 4 character newcomer to play as. I tend to like a lot of the heavies, like him, DK, DDD, Charizard. In terms of the recent DLC, I think part of it's just because I'm so into the character, but I've gotten used to playing as Banjo, and I want to try Terry more. I think his moves feel kind of like a nice, natural fighting game kind of thing, which makes sense considering he's a fighting game character. Green Ultra is really good. Who is Terry or Pac-Man? Shiny. Yeah, I also can't get over his voice and all the English. Though I do have a cute bit of trivia. Apparently, I forget her name, but it's a Japanese actress who voices both Kirby and Ness for Smash and other stuff. And she occasionally gets called in to do when they need new voice clips for DLC, like Kirby hats. And how long is? I feel like hers a little longer than that. Yeah, okay. And I guess she said she had to say one of his whatever, because Terry announces all his Terry announces all of his attack names in English. It's this Japanese guy going like Rising Deku or whatever he says. And when she had to say whichever one Kirby says, she realized she said like, yeah, when I was growing up, I played King of Fighters and stuff with my brother, and so that's when she knew without them telling her, oh, you're putting Terry in Smash. All right, so 3 characters you want to Smash: Phoenix Wright, Doomslayer. I agree, either of those 2 would be cool. I don't know who Soul Bad Guy is from, and I'm gonna Google him. But yeah, Doomslayer I think has been requested a lot. I could see that. Talk about Smash and Life Flight Stars. Yeah, well, part of the playlist I've set up here is the Smash Ultimate soundtrack and a few others. It's all on shuffle. And I'm googling Soul Bad Guy now to see who. Oh, from the guy from Guilty Gear. Yeah. That's possible. That series is. I think that series has been on Nintendo. Yeah. He's the main character. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, Phoenix Wright. That's a series I really like. So I still need to beat Spirit of Justice though. But I would, after seeing how they kind of reimagined him for Marvel vs. Capcom, I would really love to see them do the similar thing with a Smash move set. Oh, I don't know what I get here. That is. Oh, okay, it's just. I get a text notification about a bill. That's adult life. Right. And heads up, we're probably going to wrap in about 15 minutes, a little bit after. Right now it's 5:47 in my time zone, so around 6:02, 13, 15 minutes. But I'll be doing another stream this weekend and maybe trying to finally sit down and plan out what days and times I do these streams on YouTube. And it's going to be mainly YouTube and not Twitch. Because Twitch is better for games, and this, if I do animation stuff here, there's more of a built-in audience for that because of what I've already done on the channel. I'm waiting so away from my boy Dante. I can't believe that there's been no Dante. I feel like he is... I barely even played Devil May Cry, but I feel like he's both so iconic and so fitting for the Smash playstyle. Even though it would mean another sword fighter, and I'm speaking as someone who likes a lot of the sword fighters as characters and to play as, I'm sorted out. I'd like to see a little more variety. That's one of the reasons I was so happy about Banjo, because they could get really creative with his moves. Same with Pac-Man, another main of mine. YouTube notifications didn't remind me. They failed me. Are you talking about this stream? Do you have it set up for new streams? I'm sorry that... I will tell you one thing I'm going to do in the future is try and schedule them so you can see them on your subscription page ahead of time, like a couple hours or even a day maybe. We'll see how it goes. I know that my most wanted Smash characters at this point, my 3 are Dixie Kong, Sora, and Rayman. And of those three, I think right now Rayman has the best shot. We know Ubisoft has put some characters in as Mii costumes, and there were Rayman trophies in Smash 4, and he got a Spirit in Ultimate. And it would be really cool if they went the next level. And we know now that being a Spirit in the base game doesn't disqualify you, because Min Min already had a Spirit before she was added. And I think I've even read... I think now there's zero chance of Sora because we already got a new Square Enix character with Sephiroth. And there were a lot of rumors going around that Nintendo approached them about doing it, but because Disney has final say on Kingdom Hearts licensing, they were like, no, we don't want him in such a violent game. Hyperion says your fatigue is on a whole other level. Oh, is it because of Ring Fit? I'm so surprised Rayman hasn't made it in. Yeah, he'd be really cool, but he's kind of been gone the past couple of years outside of some mobile games. It doesn't help that his creator retired from the industry, but I would also hope that somebody at Ubisoft's encouraged to greenlight like another Rayman game, especially like another 3D one, because I feel like we've had such a renaissance of 3D platformers the past half decade, like Hat in Time, Ukulele, Mario Odyssey, like, and the Crash and Spyro remakes doing well, and Crash 4 doing well, so who knows. Hyperion says, how about Ring Fit Train? What do you think about that? I'd actually be really curious to see how they did that. The main thing they have to avoid is making them feel similar to Wii Fit Trainer. But especially with how big Ring Fit has been, like during the pandemic and everything, I think it would make a lot of people really happy to see Ring Fit. It could be a little. I could see the environments from it making for a pretty level in Smash. Alright, we got Freedom Plant music again. How do her shoes usually look? I'm gonna have to Google. Miss Picky, give me a second. One of the first results I get for Googling Miss Piggy at the top is evil. I mean, she kind of is. She's very stuck up. Alright, what about shoes? What kind of shoes does she have? Sorry, search Miss Piggy shoes. Okay, I got some. Oh, and there's some actual branded Miss Piggy shoes, of course. There's one of her eye in these, like, sparkling pink slippers. They're not slippers, they're high heels. Okay, here's like an aerobics type Miss Piggy with platform shoes. Let's do that. Let's do platform shoes. How about Marks or Flowey? As playable characters, no. Especially because Marks is already a boss. And I think all we're getting for Undertale is we already got Sans as a Mii outfit, which is really cool. Like, they don't seem... There hasn't been a case yet where they make an indie character playable, because Shovel Knight was Assist, Shantae was a Spirit. I'm sure I'm forgetting some others. And Cuphead also as an outfit, which is really cool. I think it would be cool. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just talking about how likely it would be. I don't think they've ever made a boss in the same game be playable. Imagine if Minecraft was still considered an indie game. Yeah, that's kind of a fringe thing, but it started as one, but now it's certainly not. How does that look? That looks okay. Alright, I'll do some arms for her later. Maybe I should finish up the hair and color her a bit. Okay, so she's got she's got kind of a distinct, kind of clear separation of hair and forehead. Oh, I'm glad you're getting ambitious, Hyperion. Yeah, it's always good to... Pushing yourself like that helps you grow as an artist and discover new things that you want to do. I started this past year trying out pixel art. It's been a fun thing to do. It's not what I want. It's not what I'm going to try and do full time like with animation stuff, but it's still been. I watched Soul when that launched. I loved the movie, and so I did pixel art. You can find it on like I put it on Instagram and Twitter. I did pixel art of Soul of Joe in 22. That was a fun one to do. I'll set some colors. Been drawing so much Undertale. Oh, that's good. There's a lot of people you can share that with because that game has such a huge fan base. That's one of the things I think I was aware of the game originally because of fan work rather than news articles or whatever. Let's make that a little blonder. Oh, it's gonna need to be lighter. I like Gaster if you have heard of him. Is Gaster an artist? I'm not very knowledgeable about my artists, I'll admit. I've been off social media the past couple of years outside of Geeks Potion stuff. Is Gaster an artist or a character, or is it something else entirely? Someone else? I played Sonic Adventure too much. Dude, high five. Sonic Adventure is a cool game, especially with mods for it and Adventure 2. Have you heard of the, it's not the first game, have you heard of the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer, Rogers? That's a fun thing where it randomizes the order you do levels in, who you play the levels as, and they'll like change certain like props and stuff so you can like beat a Knuckles level as like Eggman and Tails in the mech and stuff like that. But it also will do random cutscenes and randomize every line of dialogue. So like you'll have Omo Chow's voice coming out of someone, or like Eggman will be talking with Sonic's voice and stuff, and it's really funny. And I'm gonna Google Undertale Gaster to see if that jogs my memory. It was so cursed. It was so cursed, but in the best way. Let's see. Gaster, the royal scientist before Alpha is responsible for bringing the core. Oh, this must be deeper in the game. I don't remember encountering anything about Gaster, but that's a cool design too. Have you been drawing fan art of him, Hyperion? I was thinking of maybe making a mod for SA2. Oh, what kind of mod? I'm curious to hear. Side note, because I wasn't bothered. Trying to not as easy. Oh, Gaster, yeah. Like a sound mod. That's cool. I've thought about trying to do Smash mods someday. My go-to was, because they already have a model for it and the proportions are similar, do an Ice Climbers model replacement with Cat and Anna. And maybe, because I found isolated voice clips from WarioWare Gold, trying to replace the voices. Maybe see about replacing I probably couldn't replace the Frost with projectiles like shurikens or something, but Yeah, they'd work pretty well otherwise. Made one for SADX. Was it a sound mod? What was it? What did it do? Love your streams so much. Thanks, Hyperion. Glad you're enjoying them. Like I said, you're gonna try and make them more frequent in this new year. Alright, so Piggy's mostly done there. I need to give her some arms later and color the eyes, but I can wait. I think, let me... But she should be on top of Miss Piggy. I mean, he on sitting on him, so... Yeah, there we go. Good. Change the sounds from Persona 5. Oh, that's cool. Technically, it's like a game, Persona 5. That's why you got outfits like Joker outfits and Sonic Forces and weird stuff like that. Alright, so I think we are coming to a close for today/tonight's stream. And I'm glad to hear your mom's doing better, Hyperion. And Rogers, there's a lot of fun making it. That's good. That's really good. So I think we're going to bring this to a close, and I'll probably stream again either tomorrow or Sunday. I'd like to do it 2 or 3 times. I think you commented on it. Yeah, I feel like I've heard you talk about it before. I don't know if it's on the stream or online somewhere else, but that's really cool to hear about. And yeah. Right, so let me fade the sound out. So this is the end of tonight's stream, or today's stream. I want to thank everybody who tuned in and commented. Rogers, Hyperion Ultra, let's keep looking. I'm zooming up. Patrick, Braden Jones, Cient, and Valley 9AI. Thanks to everybody who tuned in today, and we will be doing more in the future, and I'd like to make this a regular thing. You're also going to have to... I'm going to make these unlisted for each individual thing, but you can see a playlist of... live streams on my YouTube profile on the channel's main page.